The historic Huntridge Theater downtown is about to get some new life. That's because it was just purchased by a real estate developer, and the venue is in for some renovations over the next few years. Fox 5's Lauren Martinez joins us now in studio to give us a look inside and to tell us what to expect.
Yeah, John, today we got a tour of the theater. It's pretty rundown at the moment. It once hosted movies and concerts. But just to give you some perspective on how historic it is to Las Vegas, these are photographs behind me taken not long after it was built in the 1940s. You can see Charleston Boulevard was a dirt road at the time. Now, we heard from the local developer that purchased the theater and his company's plan to bring live music back.
Elvis used to come here and screen movies, and Abbott and Costello, used to come and try their bits here. And just all of that history, I think, is going to mean a lot to performers of today.
Real estate developer and Las Vegas native Dapper announced his company has purchased the Huntridge Theater in downtown Las Vegas for $4 million.
It was like one of those places that, as you're growing up, you remember it as a kid.
In July of 2004, the theater closed after part of the roof collapsed, leaving it abandoned for nearly 20 years. It was built in 1944. A look inside today, you can see it still holds letters from the old marquee, a small piece of original carpet where the concession stand once stood. And even upstairs, there's what's called a cry room, where women used to bring their babies to.
In the past, we've torn down a lot of our older buildings, which, to a certain extent, it tears down memories and history.
Dapper Companies now wants to do the opposite, renovating the historic landmark for the next 3 years.
Yeah, so we'll do like a brewery, distillery, and a cocktail bar in the back, and then like a cool rooftop restaurant.
This is a rendering of what it could look like. The exterior will be renovated but stay the same. Part of the reason why it was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1993.
It would be very difficult for me just to guess, like, this is what it needs to look like, this is what it needs to feel like. And then also we have to work within the bounds of the National Historic Register. So it's a fine line between what our ultimate partner tenant wants and then what is allowed and what we're able to do.
The Huntridge held performances from the Cranberries, Green Day, Smashing Pumpkins, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers. One of the last concerts Dapper saw here was the Beastie Boys in 2004.
There's so many people that have texted me and they're just like, can I just get a tour? Can I just come inside? And it's pretty neat because, right now it's an old rundown theater, but people are that passionate about it. And it's our goal to kind of bring it back to life. But also make it viable and useful for today.
Dapper said former city attorney Brad Jerbick was a catalyst to make this happen. He compelled the city to really get on board. Dapper said he hopes to be under construction in 2 years and be open in 3.